Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to hop on first thing this morning and give an update on the absolutely horrific events that happened last night in Waukesha, Wisconsin. There is more information that has came out, and I'm not going to waste any time. We'll go ahead and we'll go right into it. As you see the headline, and I'll put the link in the description, of course. Christmas parade SUV ramming 5 dead, 40 injured. So, if you will, please, thoughts and prayers to everybody involved in that. That is just this is just a nightmare. The article says the death toll in Waukesha, Wisconsin car ramming incident has been revealed by the authorities. 5 people were killed and over 40 were injured after an SUV plowed through a Christmas parade on Sunday. Waukesha police said the number of casualties could change as many people went to the hospital on their own rather than by ambulance. The identities of the victims have not been made public. A person of interest who remains in police custody was not identified either. Unconfirmed reports citing exchanges on police radio overheard via scanner claim that the suspect could be a black man in his late 40s with a criminal record related to battery, domestic abuse, and reckless endangerment. The person in question was released on bail earlier in the week. And this is the image of the person under Waukesha alerts. It says a possible suspect of Daryl E. Brooks is being reported. Police scanner audio can be heard saying his name from a driver's license left behind the suspect vehicle. This is preliminary information. Now, early on, if you recall, I had reported last night that early on in the reporting of this event, somebody had said that not far from where that red SUV was abandoned, they were at their home. There was a resident. They were at their home, and that somebody wanted to gain entry to their home. And I'm paraphrasing here, of course. And they denied entry to that individual. That individual went across the street and tried to gain entry to a building across the street. Now, they described that individual as being an African American with dreadlocks. So it would appear that initial early on description was absolutely correct. So anyway, and that's why I wanted to report on that. Once I saw key things, there were key things that I had pulled out of all the different reports and stuff that I had gone through that I wanted to make sure that I mentioned. And one of them was the description of, I'll say this, a suspect. I won't say the suspect because it was so early on. But I wanted to get that information out there just in case it could possibly help. But anyway, just to finish up here, it says the red SUV sped through a barricade and plowed through a Christmas parade, leaving behind a trail of terror and destruction. Many of the victims were children attending the parade. I am still at a loss here. I truly am. I'm sure more information will be coming out today. I am sure that by now they've got at least an idea of a motive. Now, whether or not they'll admit it, that's a different story. The media works with them quite often in hiding up motives, why individuals do different things, because they don't want people standing up. Not that I'm saying that, there's anything that could justify this. Absolutely not. But there are other incidents where people will take their own life in very dramatic ways in places like, say, in front of the White House, and they will never release the motive. And the reason why is because they don't want people to understand certain other individuals' plights, okay? And I don't think that they're gonna release a motive on this. And I suspect, and this is just me, I suspect that this very largely has to do with the Rittenhouse verdict. That's my opinion. That's what I think. and that would absolutely make this a case of terrorism, and should be treated as such. This is insane, folks. So sorry for the downer morning update, but it is what it is. So, alrighty, we will talk to you later. Try to have a good day. Shalom.